Benzema, and the man that he used to rely upon in his own back line.
Yeah, you're right.
Stoppage time. 4. And so, what twists, what tales are to be told across these next 90 minutes? It is 2025's showpiece event in Saudi Arabia, the King's Cup final. Ittihad in the colours of champions, the feared yellow and black. Saudi Pro League winners already this month. The Premier League striker Clinton Morrison is...
Yeah, we know what N'Golo Kante and Fabinho, their experience they've got.
Back by Puertes, taken away from Fabinho. That's Aubameyang, and Rajkovic has had to get something on it, and indeed come and meet Quinones on the follow-up. Ittihad, Bergwijn. Aouar, you could see what he was trying to do, and you can see there's a few shouts for a handball as well by those in yellow and black that were closest to the incident.
Yeah, maybe it's a bit too close, I think. VAR obviously will be having a look at it at the moment, as the referee's saying to them. Okay, but it's good play between Bergwijn and Aouar. Oh, his hand was out, Nacho. That literally, I'm being honest with you, his hand's not, that's his hand's out. I think the VAR will tell him to go and have a look at it. I don't know why Nacho's hand is out. Patrolling it, saying it.
I think the fourth official is trying to play.
Listen, it's harsh. You know that is harsh. It is harsh, because look where his hand is. But because it's not by his side, that's why I think he'll be giving it. But it is a harsh decision. It is harsh. Well, he's going to give it, isn't he?
This is the big moment. The first big moment of the game.
No.
No penalty.
Lifted off his foot. Great decision.
Here's Bergwijn again, who is beginning to have more of an influence in this game. Moussa Diaby. Back to Bergwijn. Benzema waiting! Benzema scoring! The first goal of the King's Cup final, delivered by the man who simply is goal-scoring royalty, Karim Benzema for Ittihad. Just needed a further light touch, didn't it, from Steven Bergwijn, and Castells could have had a problem. He yet still might. Aouar, Diaby. There's Benzema again. Castells with the save, but Aouar there on the follow-up. And suddenly, Ittihad have a grip of this King's Cup final. It's their little Algerian Houssem Aouar. 2 quick goals. And the league champions. Now, Aouar, and Rajkovic hasn't reached it. Abu Shamat.
That could be a penalty, that.
Yeah, it was Al Shankiti who threw himself into that challenge.
He did, and they will see it. If he gets his body in there first, they will. I always say to players, I understand you want to go, you don't need to, because VAR's in now, you don't even need to surround the referee. But I think this could be something for sure. Yeah, he catches him, that's a penalty. I did a game, the El Hilal game, the last time out, and a penalty was given for that. So I'd be very surprised if a penalty is not given for that. Puertes gets there first.
And you can generally tell, can't you, by the reaction of the players, how with an enormous penalty in the context of this cup final.
Massive penalty.
Aubameyang scores it. On the big stage, the showman delivers. And now Qadisiya come roaring back into the King's Cup final.
Yeah, he didn't forward more, so it's hard. So that's where they have to sort that out at half-time.
What a great half of football between two of the great teams of this Saudi season. And Laurent Blanc, who was saying this week, the Ittihad coach, that delegated for the second time in a decade since they won that league title. Here's Benzema with the chance. And on the recovery, Abu Shamat, who
over the last couple of games, but he can be happy with his night's work.
It goes, and down it comes to Benzema. It's off the bar. Al-Amri was there too, but the bounce was far too awkward for him. Benzema, the unfortunate party. Al-Amri has been clattered and clearly is in some distress here.
Yeah, he looks dazed, to be fair. He's got a nasty cut there. It was a great strike from Benzema, and Al-Amri
was touched by Aubameyang, who's just come on. The Catalonian, here he is again. Hernandez, Aubameyang. Well, that was a good sight of goal for one of the would be needed tonight. It comes from Qadsiah, punched away by Rajkovic, not that far though, and to Aubameyang, who hit it back with some purpose. Ittihad with the graceful turn. And then the pull on the shirt, which is certainly going to elicit the yellow card, and indeed, a second of the game.
I don't...
Al-Ghamdi. It's a huge intention for Ittihad to immediately get the ball in the box anyway. Diaby. Al-Aboud. Moussa Diaby. One last explosive move from him! And the clincher for Benzema! The King's Cup belongs to Ittihad in 2025. And the man who began the party ends it, Karim Benzema.
Yeah, it's a brilliant goal, and credit to Moussa Diaby. I've been critical of him at stages this evening, but I don't know why, because when he does this, he looks unbelievable. It's brilliant play. You think they're going to keep the ball?
Domestic Cup winner, Karim Benzema. And here is Moussa Diaby, who could have made it 4. He still might be able to. There it goes from Azizi.
And he probably deserves it, you know, Moussa Diaby. I think he's been outstanding and he deserves a goal. He causes problems, he's got pace.
Play by Danilo. He's defended expertly tonight. And Al-Amri managing to get his foot on the ball. It's all over. They are the history boys. Al-Ittihad has produced the most tremendous performance for Al-Ittihad in the most remarkable of seasons. And as Laurent Blanc predicted, a remarkable season now for this club has become unforgettable with this win. In the King's Cup final, it has finished. Qadisiya 1, Al-Ittihad.
Lift the trophy.
Karim Benzema, who has lifted this club from the darkness of 2024 into the light of 2025. A double from Benzema, and this season, a double for Al-Ittihad. The true kings of 2025 are Al-Ittihad, League and Cup champions for the very first time in their history. And Jeddah will never, ever forget this season.
No, they won't. And you know what? Credit, they do put on a show, to be fair, and it's a brilliant show. So you can see this, and this is what it's all about, winning.